Like, comment, subscribe. Ring that bell. All right, we are at Love's, Wisconsin. What's up, man? Just got out of a nice hot shower. Running back to the truck before I get diesel goo all over me, and then I'll be able to see my phone. Oh crap, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. There's Blue. There's Blue hiding next to let's see. Give me a second to get into the truck. I done ditched Melissa. I left her in the shower. See if she can make it from the truck stop to the truck without getting into any trouble. I don't know. You guys want to take bets? I'm gonna bet she gets into trouble. All right, almost there. Hey, that wasn't my truck. Duh, you guys are probably going, that ain't a Prime truck. There's my truck. There's Blue. There's Blue. Right there. I backed them all the way in. That way it's less likely to get hit when somebody comes and backs in tonight. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. It's time to vacuum the truck out for sure. Okay. What is happening? What is happening? Let's see who's in the room. Ian, how you doing? Eric, what's up? Ralph, what's happening? Jeremy, leasing has to be one of the biggest scams in history. All right, Jeremy, let's talk about that in just a second here. Let me say hi. What's up, dads? Timothy, give you a chance to stash some lotion. Frosted Pop-Tarts, that's right, I need my lotion. Danny, what's happening? I'm good, man, thank you for asking. Ridge Runner, what's up? And Dad's the wife. I may have left her in the truck stop in the shower. She's gonna be pissed. Anyways, let's go back to Jeremy. Jeremy, yes, leasing is a big pile of crap as far as when you look at it like, my God, look at what Prime's making versus what the lease operator's making. It's a scam. No, it's not a scam. It's just a good business opportunity for Prime. It's going to get people who want to feel like they're running their own business out there thinking they're running their own business. Technically, you're not. Leasing a truck is nothing more than a glorified company driver. After a year, I realize I can go routes that I want to go. So there goes the whole, oh, I can run any which way I want to run. Fueling, yeah. Company drivers, I can pretty much fuel anywhere. I just got to get an okay first. So there's that. But why would I want to fuel somewhere that's not what's up, Michael? Potato Head. That's not in network where it's going to be cheap fuel. But anyways, yeah, you're right. Leasing is a big scam. But if I have a potential to make $200 to $500 a week more than I'm making now, that I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Prime going, oh, damn, you're paying off our truck. You're making a shitload of money for us. I'm good with that as long as I make some money. As long as I get a taste of that money. Now, I'm not planning on going in the hole and going broke or anything like that. I'm actually thinking of running the 3 years. I'm actually going to try to see if they got a truck that's got less than a 3-year lease on it to get some of that completion money. But I called them today, and no, they had my truck, which is, you know, one of the older ones, a bunch of new Peterbilts, along with a Peterbilt. So we understand that, yeah, leasing is risky. You can lose money if you're not careful. I've owned a business for 18 years. I'm pretty careful when it comes to trying to make money at something. That's why it took me so long to decide to do it. Okay, so let's see, what do we got here? They don't tell you the real numbers. Who are they? Are you talking about people leasing? If that's what you're talking about, that's why I've been asking people forever, and I started making my own numbers. Now, if you're telling me that my fleet manager has been giving me bad numbers to make me think I want to lease, all right, then that's kind of screwed on them, and that's devious and underhanded. But I don't think he's doing that. I think, he's, hey, here's the load. This is what this load pays. So on and so forth. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I know where you're coming from, Jeremy. It doesn't piss me off that Prime makes such good money on doing it because, again, I've owned a business, and I know when you're in business to make money. Okay, you're not really in business to make friends, although I made a ton of friends in my business because that's just my personality. But first and foremost, you're here to make money, and that's what Prime's doing. It's for a company, it's great to lease their trucks out because everything you say is true. Yeah, you're paying for their truck, you're taking a lot of the responsibility, so on and so forth. But they're running a risk also. They can get an a-hole in one of their vehicles and trash it and then just walk off and say, trucking's not for me. See ya. Your vehicle's worth nothing now. So that can happen too. But of course, you probably think for that. No, they don't. Okay. I knew that would throw you off. What, Potato Head? Yeah, what's your opinion? Ian wants to know what your opinion is, Jeremy. You'll do fine, Dave. I'm sure you will be successful. Thanks, Dads. I appreciate that. I like positivity, but I also like constructive criticism. Don't think for one minute that anyone who has the bad things or criticize or what, not that I'm not taking them to heart. I'm listening to them. I'm a firm believer in try not to hear just what you want to hear, because that's what happens. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna go lease, and now all I'm hearing is good, and I don't hear any bad. No, man, I've been looking into, you guys all know I've been looking into this for over a year, and I kept saying this ain't the way to make the money. This ain't the way to make the money. Reason being is people were all over the board, and a lot of people, I'm in the hole. Well, what changed is I started questioning people. Why are you in the hole? And then when they tell me, it's like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. So I'm at the point where, yes, I am leasing. My fleet manager, I believe, is going to get me in on the 29th to finish the classes. I have to turn this truck in, but I can re-lease it, or I can lease another one, a new one. Now, I have a little bit of a dilemma. I've been looking, they have a ton. She says if you want a brand new truck and you're international, you'll be in and out of here in 2 days. She goes, if you want a brand new truck and you want a freight, it'd be about 5 days. And a Peterbilt's not even an option for me. But I'm looking at I was doing research on the freaking Freightliner is like $1,078 a week, and international is like $1,038 or something like that. It was right around what the Peterbilt was. So I've looked into the 2020 international, and it sounds like the bed is like 6 inches wider, which is kind of what I like. But I really like a Freightliner, but it's like, is it worth $50 a week more to have a Freightliner? Now, yes, I am, and I'm sorry guys for rambling, but I want to get everything out before we have this discussion. I do realize that Freightliners are badass trucks, and they are great for a business choice to run as a lease truck, because parts are everywhere, they're good trucks, and you can pretty much do anything with them anywhere. But having said that, I'm planning on being on the truck for 3 years to run the lease out with my wife sleeping on the truck with me. The International looks like it has much more storage than a Freightliner. It definitely has a bigger bed than the Freightliner. So I started thinking, okay, well, what happens if it breaks down? Well, there's, so far every time except twice, I've took the truck, what broke on it, I'd take it to the to Springfield and have it fixed. Because, once I blew an airline, TA had to fix that. They could have fixed that on International. The other time I broke an idler pulley and a belt on the side of the freeway, they came out and fixed it on the side of the freeway. Can they do that with an International? I don't know. Would that have caused it to need to be towed into the shop? I don't know. These are things I want to find out about. Also, if it gets towed and the truck's less than 3 years old, does the lease operator pay for the tow? Or is that part of the warranty? I would like to hear from Travis. He's driving a International. I don't know how old his is. Also, Stefan, I believe, is Stefan is driving a brand new International. I would like to hear from him to see what he thinks about that truck. Okay, let me see what some of you guys have to say before I ramble you guys to death. Hey man, do me a favor. Could you guys hit that like button? Please? I need to get these videos rotating, man. My channels kind of went flat. So I need to start getting things going here again. Damn, GBR, what's happening, man? You were first. Dude, you weren't even first place loser. Eric, how you doing? Dave, I'm new to the channel, so sorry if there is dumb or has been answered before, but does your wife drive too? Eric, there is no such thing as a stupid question, just a stupid mistake. Ask me whatever you want, whether I've answered it or whatnot. I don't care, I'll answer it. No, my wife doesn't drive. She's a rider. Long story short, she likes to drive trucks in the ditches. And I don't want to die. Buy a truck, lease onto a company. Jeremy, it's funny you say that. I don't lease completion bonus and then decide whether I want to buy a truck, lease a truck from somewhere else, do a lease purchase or something of the sorts. But I'm gonna wait a 3-year lease out, because that's a good way to save money without putting it in your savings account to where I don't want to touch it. But I don't want to touch my savings account, man. I don't. I want to have backup money. Okay, cool. You don't, do you, Michael? How many friends do you have? Besides me, of course. Look at this way. What do you have to lose? Yeah, Jeremy, I mean, you are taking a risk. Let me say why. When you go to lease a truck, and I was talking to the guy today in the leasing department, he says, man, if you have to get a magnifying glass out, do it. He goes, if you see a little scratch on the truck and you think nothing, a little ding, nothing, write it down. He goes, because when that truck gets turned in, they find a ding on the truck, and they're going to charge you to fix it. They find that they're going to look for anything they can charge you for to take out of your lease completion bonus. Yeah, it kind of sucks, because even cars, when you lease a car, there's normal wear and tear. You get some nicks and scratches in the paint. Who cares? I don't know anyone who's done a lease completion. Bags turned in his truck, so I don't know if they went over to his truck like crazy. But I don't know if it's actually as bad as they say it is. But from what I understand, it's pretty bad. And then also, so you can lose some money by them saying, oh, we got to fix this, that, and the other, if you only lease for a few months. They also defer your first month's payment over a year. I'll probably just pay that, so I don't have it coming out of my check. But if you're for a year, you put it in with me, pay that. So there's a little bit of money that could be lost. Okay, Hog Rider. David, where's the thing you are going to get screwed? No, wait, David. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're going to get screwed no matter what. My suggestion is that you get a lease. But only for 1 year or 1.5 years. Once you do that year and a half, do a lease. If they have a truck that's only got a year or a year and a half left on the lease, it's hard to find that prime because their trucks are, their truck turnover, they're busy. Their trucks are always gone. Right now, they have two 2019s. And I didn't ask if they were, they might not even be been leased out. Those could be company trucks that they'll go ahead and lease. Like this truck here, it's a 2019. If I lease it, they'll make tires and they'll give you X amount of dollars into a maintenance fund and tire fund for the wear and tear on the truck. So, and this truck's only going to cost me $10 less than a brand new truck. It'd be $10.68. And it's, dude, man, it's got ripped seats, got a dent in the door. It's got boogers on it, but I don't care. If the price was better on this truck, I would lease this truck, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. We'll have to see. Besides from me to Melissa, I'll bet I could literally dissect 400 to 500 contracts. I mean, every single word. So, Timothy. Thanks, Jeremy. Says congratulations. How much is health insurance if you lease? Okay, health insurance if I lease is going to be, it's open. Health insurance, at first I got to get a Cobra plan, which basically I keep staying on the plan I have now. It's roughly going to be about $200 a week. I don't know how new international engines are. I think some are risky. Okay. What's happening, Will? International freight shaker Peter broke. Prime doesn't offer Kenworth less. That was a good one, Kenworth less. Peter broke and Kenworth less. I love it. Maybe you'll get Kiana's truck. Sorry, Kiana. Oh man, Michael. You'll pay towing and roadside repairs. Okay. And you know that for a fact, Ian? I mean, have you looked into it and someone's told you, or? Because I like to talk facts. I like to talk some, not, I heard through the grapevine. Yeah, that would suck. Well, seeing that all depends then. It's like, okay, well, can it on the side of the road like a Freightliner? Those are good. Those are things you got to think of. If every time the thing breaks down, it's got to be towed, that can be a mistake to get an international. Continue on my earlier message. When you do lease purchase, your payment gets cut by 50%. Do the lease purchase for the 2 years. Then you own the truck. Now every revenue besides fuel, license, and permits. Yeah, Trucking with me. I like that name. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but the problem, if you do a lease purchase, you got to come up. If you're new to it, it's like $15,000. If you've been leasing for a while, they drop it down. I think they said about $7,000. So to do a lease purchase, you got to come up a big chunk of money, and I'm not touching my savings account. So I was thinking after a 3-year deal, and I get lease completion bonus, then I'll look into the purchase. I would believe they would be responsible for the towing. See, if the truck's under warranty, it's like a car that's under warranty. They pay towing, but I don't know about a truck. That's something I'm going to have to actually call and find when. Yep, Timothy. What's up, Ricky? Michael. She's a rider. You're laughing your a-hole off, huh? She's a rider. Oh, man. That's right, Eric. That's right. Timothy Fritch. How the hell do you say his name, Melissa? Fritch. Timothy Fritch. Your Honor. Frisch. Just plain Timothy. You're 100% right, Ralph says.
Nice to sit down and say hi.
Melissa's back from the shower where I ditched her.
Of course.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, and of course I can't see anything.
Contract. What were you saying? CONT is all yours. Don't worry about maintenance while you're leasing and lease purchasing, but aside $300 in an E-fund, then you'll never have to worry about maintenance on the truck. Oh, definitely have an E-fund. Definitely, 100%. I just like you don't want you go broke. Okay, you don't want me to go broke. I get bored and do research. Yeah, I've been researching this for a while, man. For a while. What happened to your thing? You changed it out, huh?
Yeah, I was changing it.
Cool. I just thought maybe you left it.
Yeah.
They go over it really good. I did 2 with Prime, but I've always got like 5,000 to 7,000 back on both of them. I did a 3-year lease. Okay, but did they nitpick it so bad you were pissed off? I think about going company first for a year and the second year go lease. I 100% agree with that. Even if you don't go company for a year, at least go company until you make your mistakes and you've got things figured out. You're working your clock good, because you could get yourself in real trouble doing a lease if you're not running properly because you're not running your clock right. I screwed up my clock this week. We're down for a 34-hour reset.
Ow.
Because I wasn't paying attention, and
that was a woman driver.
Yeah, I wasn't paying it. Yeah, now you know why her fairings are all popping off. I wasn't paying attention. I've got an hour coming back tonight. But we're doing a 34-hour reset. It sucks that we're out of Love's with no movies or nothing nearby. So that sucks, but yeah, you got to pay attention to your clock, man. I don't know where I missed my clock at. Where am I at?
Better than new truck.
Crazy Bag said Peterbilt 580s alternate left are cheaper to lease.
They're small.
The
heck is that?
Oh, because every time I reach over, I'm trying to figure out why I'm seeing my finger. Yeah, I was looking at Peterbilts and they seem like they're smaller inside. But then again, the guy doing the video for Prime didn't really seem like he knew anything about him, even though he was the Peterbilt rep. He kept doing a lot of I thinks and I think so's. And I don't want to deal with somebody, when it comes to my money, that's thinking and think soing. You either know or you don't know.
Especially the refrigerator. There's 2 of us.
Yeah, that's right. And you can't put a small dorm refrigerator in. It's got to be the little dinky ones. Mm-hmm. So that's a big no right there. Well, folks, I've been squawking at him a while to get tools, extra parts, etc. Plus, it'll be a lot safer with Melissa on hand, so a lot of stuff you can do yourself. I have plenty of tools on the truck, Timothy.
I can do things with tools. I can hand them to you.
Yeah, there you go. If you 500 alternate, no 587. Okay. Typo. Dropped my first load in far west Utah last night. Now I'm getting loaded in Burley, Idaho, getting ready to go South Carolina. Nice, GBR. Nice. Congratulations. Hope it's all working out for you there. Paperback rider.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Wheezy. How you doing, man? We're catching up now. I was on a big ramble when I started this video. Okay, no, because I've always had extra parts and did the small repairs yourself. Okay. If you do a year or a year and a half, you'll get back about 6-7K back between lease completion bonus and tire fund, and the remainder for your E-fund, which you be about 6-7K. Yeah, that's if you can find a truck that has a year and a half left on it. Because if I leased a truck for 3 years and walk in a year and a half, you ain't getting none of them bonuses. Hey David, did you get the picture I texted you of the taco truck? No, I didn't. I'll have to check. I'll have to look. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn it down. Turned my notifications to mute because at night when they go ding ding ding,
They wake me
it
up.
wakes her up. So I haven't got notifications, and I don't know how long until I realize, oh man, they're
You
muted.
have to check your phone. No, you mute your own phone. You should.
Yeah, when I
remember
muted
to-
it myself, I turned it right back on, but you muted it. Okay, here we go. Air tools. No air tools. I'm not keeping no air tools on the truck.
Unless you want to
get
get
some
some
wild
workouts.
Does it cost more to have her as a rider, like liability and such? I'd like to do the same thing with my wife once I get my license and whatnot. Yeah, it's $15 a week. That's to insure her, so if she gets hurt or whatever, because obviously they can't put workers' comp on her, and they don't want her suing them, so it's $15 a week for insurance for her. What's happening, John? I hope my truck didn't Brandon. Nice. Okay. Oh, damn! You got a Freightliner. Nice. And a lightweight. Right on. I'm in the yard checking it out now. Silver green, just what I wanted. Good to go. God is good. Right on, John. I'm happy for you, dude. I'm happy you got what you wanted. After the BS you went through, I'm happy, man. I'm ecstatic. Now I want to hear you. I want to know when you complete your first load. I think you're in a perfect position to do lease. Just grab the bull by the horn.
Yep, I agree.
I'm going to grab it by its horns, all right. Make it squeal. Can you give a brief update? You came in late. Yeah, Christopher. Basically, I'm going lease. I was kind of running fielding some questions on the good and the bad of leasing, and also I'm kind of thinking about maybe leasing an international for. I was watching videos on them today, or Melissa was. I was listening to them, and they're cheaper than the Freightliner.
They're pretty big.
They're readily
inside.
available. She said if you want to lease a new truck and you go with the international, you'll be in and out in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, if you want a new Freightliner, figure at least 5 days. But the Freightliner's like $45, $50 more a week.
It isn't really that much.
It's not that much, but I just like the bigger bed.
Yeah, I like the big. Well, it seems bigger altogether.
Yeah, we're going to look at them when we go back to the yard on the next week or whatever.
And I did push him to go lease because he was kind of flipping back and forth like he does, and I just kept saying, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
So now I can blame her if it goes south.
No, he needed to do it, and I got him to do it.
Yes, Johnny, no purple truck. I didn't want a purple and I didn't want a black truck. And what did I get? I got a purple one. Not only one purple one, but 2 damn purple ones. Hey, Miss H, how's the truck life been so far? My wife wants to ride with me occasionally. Once I get started, waiting on the freaking Navy to retire me.
I'm enjoying it a lot. I like it. I think today, though, really hit me. Yeah, I was tired. We ate, and then I went back and I laid down while David was going to go fuel. And I fell asleep for a good half hour, 45 minutes. Had no clue I was sleeping. I'm still wiped out. We were up at, what time? 1:30 this morning, and I've been up since, and it took almost 2 weeks. It hit me finally.
All right, good answer, good answer. How about a Pete Ultra Loft? No, I'm not doing no Peterbilt, man. Mm-hmm. They don't have a big enough refrigerator.
They're small inside.
Yeah, that's the number one thing, is they have that teeny tiny refrigerator. Okay, I'll let you know. I'm going to get off here and work on the inspection process. Thanks for all your help, Coach. Hey, no problem, John. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. You got my number, day or night. Just let me know, man. Freaking, I'm happy for you, dude. Really happy for you.
Yeah, he needed the push. I'm always the one that gives him the push for anything.
What engine is in the International? Damn, they were just talking about it today. Well, I know for 2020 they went from a 10-speed transmission to a 12-speed transmission, and they said the truck no longer lurches backing up, and it shifts smoother, drives smoother, and so on and so. Oh, gets better fuel mileage. The 2020 does, but I can't remember what engine they said in it. You know, that's just a number. It's not a Cummins or anything like that. It's it's like the PACCAR, but I think it was an international version.
The one below it was a Cummins.
No, the old ProStar had a Cummins in it, but they don't have the Cummins anymore. Okay, David and Melissa, I mean air jacks, air drill, a couple electric winches, Bluetooth via the Google app, torque error code resolver, everything. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna also just stick a pit crew under my bunk.
Yeah.
40 a week is 160 a month, or 2080 a year. 50 a week is 20. Yeah, exactly, Chief R. That's what was I doing earlier? I was doing that. Oh, with our
storage unit.
Our storage unit. I was telling her, man, it's this much, a year, and da 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 da, and blah 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 blah. With your wife behind you, can't go wrong. That's right, Ricky.
Hi, Lucas.
What's up, Lucas? Oh, I was jumping in the shower when you called, Lucas. That's why I didn't answer. I just felt weird to be naked talking to a dude. No, it's not a PACCAR and an International. That's Peterbilt is the PACCAR.
What's a PACCAR?
The maker of the motor transmission.
Okay.
Thanks, truck with me.
Truck Whitney.
Truck with me.
I'm rooting for you. Talk to you later.
What's up, Trucking Geek? How you doing, man? And yeah, we'll talk later, man. Okay, I'll remember that. How much titty time you and John lose for
TNT
a flat tire?
TNT
time. Oh, I don't know. I think we were down for like 3 hours. It was something ridiculous. Because then I had to drive the truck to a TA to have them fix all the air hoses that were blown out. All right, man. Unless it's important, Lucas, I'll be calling you tomorrow, dude. Once I'm off here, I'm freaking diving into bed. I got to take a nap, man. I've been up since midnight.
Long day.
International has its own motor. It's not a PACCAR. Can't speak for everyone, but got 50,000 on my International and no problem so far. Okay, that's good to hear. Mm-hmm. I know Travis had a fuel line break or something like that, which you can't blame something like that on the brand or anything, because that's just dumb luck. That's like saying an International is a piece of crap because the airline blew.
Everything has its problems. I don't care what it is.
Now,
everything.
If it was like the few years back where their engines were all falling apart, then you blame them.
Or an Edsel.
I, for one, would like to thank you for wearing pants. Who says I'm wearing pants?
Thank who? I'm wearing pants. He's got shorts.
Oh, maybe he's thanking you. I always extrapolate numbers when I take on a cost. It's one of the main reasons I quit smoking cigarettes years ago.
Yeah, $5
when I
a
see
pack.
that yearly total, that's when everything makes sense. That's funny you say that, because back when I smoked and cigarettes were $2 a pack, I was like, man, they make these $3 or $4 a pack, so I'll quit smoking because I'm cheap as heck. But I quit smoking years ago. You want me to stand up and you want to see?
David has pants on.
I don't have pants on.
I mean, he's got shorts on.
These are my chonies.
No, they're not. Those are chonies. Those are pants.
No. Can't lease the truck you're in now. Yeah, I can lease this truck. But here's the thing, is to lease this truck, I got to take everything out of it. Everything. I got to turn it in. They go over it, inspect it, make sure it's up to DOT regulations and all this nonsense. Then I can lease it and go over and write down everything that's wrong with it and everything. But
it's too much work.
Well, not too much work. If I have to empty the truck, if I didn't have to empty it, I'd just stay in this truck. But if they're gonna make me go through that also and still charge me what a new truck costs,
yeah,
Might as well go for a new truck and hope that it doesn't have the collision warning problem this one has in the brakes.
No kidding.
I told you guys I got a freaking, yeah, I think I made a video on it where I got a critical event because the stupid collision thing. All right, let's see. Now you're in it. Now you're in it as you're going to lease. So, whatever it takes to keep moving is critical. Don't you agree? Yes, Timothy. Moving, man.
That's all we do now is move.
The LT series by International has an International 26.
It's an 826.
Yeah, it's the 826. It's not the.
No, the Cummins X15 was not the ProStar, but they have a new one called the Lone Star or something. Lone Star or
Landstar.
Yeah, that's the Cummins. 826 is the one that Prime carries.
Okay, cool, Lucas. I will. Oh, no, I've got the damn pants on.
Yeah, he wears the pants. Okay, sometimes. Uh-oh, look at your battery.
Let me plug it in.
It's always dying.
That's because you never plug it in when you play
with my phone. It ain't my phone.
Yeah,
I don't play with your phone.
It all day today.
I didn't touch your phone. What was that?
So you let him think that I wear the pants.
So you let him think. Yeah. I let him think. No, we're pretty much equal in this. He drives, I sit as a rider, and I get what I want. Sometimes.
What matters is who whips the belt. Okay, who whips the belt?
Really depends.
It really depends.
Nobody gets the belt. That's old school. My dad gave me the belt. I want my CDL. He won't let me get it.
Oh, so now who wears the pants? If I won't let you get it, who's wearing the pants? Mm-hmm. There you go.
All these women out here driving trucks.
Okay, but here's the difference. They drive trucks, okay? What you do in a truck is called driving into a ditch, okay? I do not want to die. I just don't. You know what? Maybe if I get depressed really bad, we'll let you get your CDL, and that way, within 6 months, we'll be both in heaven.
I might have been in ditches a few times, but I've never had a really bad accident, except when I was in my early 20s.
Don't you realize that if you put this truck in a ditch, it doesn't do like your little truck? It don't just lean, it will roll over.
It won't go in a ditch. Go on and keep talking.
How'd you get the other one in the ditch then?
No love. No love.
No, man, it's reality. But anyways, I got to get some sleep, guys. I just wanted to pop on real quick to say, hey, the videos that came up this morning, those were uploading all day yesterday and all night last night because where we were at, man, there just wasn't no good signal. But anyways, again, if you can hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I can train her.
Yeah,
but I don't want to drive with her.
I can do it. Thank you, Vita. I can do it.
She could do it.
I could do it.
I don't have any doubt that she couldn't do it. I just am too paranoid to do it.
He hated driving with me in my regular truck.
She hits you with the whip. That's funny. But yeah. Anyways, man, I gotta get some sleep. You guys are awesome. We'll talk to you later. Boink, 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 boink. Why won't it shut?
You're not hitting it right.